Yeah, my name is Joseph Kimaro. I'm coming from Tanzania. I'm working with Chef Organization. And Chef Organization is working to the community supports. Like we have various programs like sponsorship program, but we have community development programs, which in community development programs we have health programs whereby we are doing some screening to public school student health screening, but also we have the widow program whereby we are supporting the widows with income generating activities. They have some small businesses, but also there are some who are engaged in agriculture, but they are producing less. But also we have the agriculture segment of the community program that we are trying to help the community to produce to sustain their families. And why we are doing the agriculture part is because most of our community we serve, they are poor and they are producing less to sustain their families. So since 2020, we launched the program um, to transform the community so that they can produce to sustain their families, but also make some cash. But we started by doing some trainings, and then when we were doing that, we heard about the foundation for farming. And from that, we started to explore what is done here because we were more investing on training, but we were specifically encouraging our farmers to use technologies like fertilizers and pesticides, the chemicals. And based on their low income, they were not able to afford those. So they were just applying the other practices like the spacing and weed controls and the others, but on the technology part, it is hard for them. So when we are working on that, we try to see how we can empower the farmers to use what they have to improve their yield, and then we get to hear about the foundation for farming. Yeah, after this training, firstly, I can declare that I didn't agree with the fact that you can grow without using those industrial fertilizers and chemicals. But here I have learned a lot. Firstly, how we can use the available materials to breathe life to our soil because uh, we have learned that the chemicals and fertilizers we are using, they are killing the microorganisms within the soil, and we have learned how the organic matters can improve or can breathe life to the land, and so that the land will be able to produce. So I like the part of healing the land, the issues of using the organic matters, how to make the compost and how the compost is important, how the difference between cattle and animals manures with the compost, how the variation is so based on the nutrient and the microorganisms. But also I like the area of the part of how we can make these remedies for controlling various diseases or uh, various diseases in our crops. But also I like the part of agroforests and how it is important, the way we can grow cover crops and how they are beneficial to our land. Um, that's when I go back home. First of all, we as an organization, we are going to set up some plans and how we can put into work all the practice that we have learned from this training. We came three from our organization. Uh, we brought a farmer who we are going to use him as a champion, but also I came with our organization leader who is overseeing the vision and mission of the organization. So when we are incorporating these principles in our strategic plan, I know it won't be hard because we have someone from the board who also understands the principles that we are taught here, so it won't be hard to incorporate them in our strategic plan. But we are going to start using uh, the principle, the eating the elephant. Yes. So we are going to apply those using our farmer as a champion, but also uh, the guy we come with is also a pastor by profession. So we'll have two channels entering the community. So we'll have like 2 areas for demonstrations. We'll be having a farmer who is the community member. We will support and facilitate him to establish these demonstration plots and train other farmers. But also the pastor will do that. We'll have another demonstration plot for the pastors, so that pastor will be training other pastors. Because it is something that we are doing even in our organization. We have church partnership programs whereby pastors they are trained. We have several trainings for pastors. We do 3 days training per month. So we are going to incorporate all these principles to those particular trainings, so that the pastors will learn all these and they will go back to their churches and train others. So that is how we are planning to reach out the communities on these particular principles.